An overcast night here in Southern California. There's Petco Park in San Diego. Now in the box, Marco Tavares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Marco Tavares.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
First pitch on its way. Jock Peterson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Here's Jabari Blash. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. O'Brien ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, number 21, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Sanchez.
Center fielder.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Carlos Asuaje. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the double steal is on here. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Scooter Gennett.
And it's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it. Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about Adeiny Echeverria. This guy gets overlooked in this day and age, the generation of the shortstop in the major leagues. His name very seldom gets called up. If it wasn't for a few other pretty good players at short, he'd be winning the Gold Glove every year.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding into the box, Ronald Torreyes. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
And this will be fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back. Ready for another chance? Marco Tavares. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Marco Tavares.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Adam Eaton stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Number 21.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jabari Blash. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jabari Blash. Here comes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Scooter Gennett comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Greg Garcia. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Austin Hedges comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes another 0-2, and he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready once again, number 21. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Peterson. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now, Marco Tavares. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Adam Eaton.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Struck him out and make it 14 punch outs now in the game. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Jabari Blash. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Number 15, second base.
Scooter Gennett is in for the third time now as he
Gennett.
takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Got the foul ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in once again, Greg Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garcia.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Into the box now, Austin Hedges. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sanchez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Strike him out right now.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Robbie Grossman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Stepping into the box, Marco Tavares. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Fouled back.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Sheely gonna have to hurry, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. As Justin Bour will try to get his club a little. 4-0 the score tonight. Number 21 takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Digging in now, Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Roman
And a high
Quinn.
strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Another 1-2 delivery. On the ground to the right side. Asuaje has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Jurickson Profar. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit weakly back to the mound. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Standing in, Gary DaCosta. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. At the plate, Matt
Leading off
Duffy.
for the
He'll start
Phillies,
us out here in the home
the
half of the
shortstop,
second.
Matt Duffy.
This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Asuaje is right there. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about Adeiny Echeverria. This guy gets overlooked in this day and age and generation of the shortstop in the major leagues. His name very seldom gets called up. If it wasn't for a few other pretty good players at short, he'd be winning the Gold Glove every year. Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing and the break broke before he expected it.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Alfaro is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Up 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for Miami, catcher, number 21.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Profar racing back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Striding into the box, Brian Henry. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Henry
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out toward second. To his left, Asuaje. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
catcher,
Mac Hamill is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Roman Quinn is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a flare out to left center. O'Brien coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, we got nobody.
Here comes another 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Number 10. Gary
Ready for another
DaCosta.
chance? Gary DaCosta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. Digging in to try it again. Number 21. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Lifted in the air to center field. Quinn is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Albert Pollard. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Settling in now, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, just 1. one hit and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Way out in front.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. Striding in once again, Brian Henry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners on first with one down. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. O'Brien moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, number 21. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
The 0-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Altair is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Roman Quinn will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping in, Gary DaCosta. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Alfaro will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
O'Brien will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Got 2 down now.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now to the plate, Aaron Altair. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Brian Henry. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty. One man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. D. Gordon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, D. Gordon.
Smoke toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Carlos Salinas comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. High in the air out to center field. Quinn moves over. One down. Stepping in, Roman Quinn. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hit to first. Dietrich over to his left, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Now in the box, Manny Machado. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Miami Marlins blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Number 21 wins his 3rd of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Mac Hamill permitted 6 earned runs to come.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.